Okay. Howdy, everybody. I'm way down here.
All right, it's loud in here, it's noisy, I got fans on, it's hot. So I figured I wanted to show you, I got a little dilemma going on. As you know, if you're watching my master bath project, I'm thinking about pulling up my tiles. You know, sometimes I jump around different trades depending upon my mood, right? So I ordered a chisel for my Air Chisel hammer, my compressed air, right? And it came with some chisels, right? Came with a set of 3 various chisels, and the one I ordered came today. Here it is. It's a little bit, the dimensions are a little bit off compared to what I have. I'm going to say this is about 1/2 inch. It looks, well, this might be 5/8. I mean, I can get a tape measure and not guess. But that's not the problem. That's not the issue. The issue is this big thing right here. With this, well, there's a couple of issues. It's this, and it's this. This is too narrow, because the way this works is obviously it's impact, right? So this is moving back and forth at how many thousands of cycles a minute or whatever a second it is, right? So this part of the spring right here is designed, this is a Parker bit, right? What's the name of it? And I guess it's because it has this flange right here that this part of the spring keeps this bit from just shooting out of the end of this. Now, I'm explaining all this not just for you guys, but for me too, because I don't use this set a lot. Here's the set. Here's the set I got. Hopefully you can see it. It's called Prime Fit 50-piece air tool kit. Includes 1/2 inch impact wrench, 3/8 air ratchet, air chisel, blowgun, and other accessories. I mean, I got this years ago. And as you can tell, I haven't used it all that much. But now that I'm going to be using it, I need to figure out the best way to put this on here. Now, I know they make various springs. This is like a retainer spring that goes on the end of here. In fact, let me show you. Let me get it set up a little bit. We'll come back. Hold on. All right. I got the spring off, the bit. That was a chore. So here's the my dilemma. See, this does not want to fit in. So I can show you this real good. Yeah, can't. I mean, it's not designed to work like that. It's designed to go over this flange. I guess that's why it's called a Parker bit. But it won't sit in this. Yeah, it's not. I don't know if I can demonstrate. Let me show you this. See how this is? Well, this is easy because it doesn't have a chisel end like this does, right? So I just slide this over inside here, and there it is. That's the way it's supposed to be. Okay? Then you just pull it out. You want to change bits, just put another bit in here. Right? Not so easy, this one. There you go. Well, my point of this demonstration is that this part of the spring is meant to go around this shaft in front of this flange, because that's what keeps this, when you have it hooked up to your air gun, right, and you're using it, this part of the spring here, that's why it's kind of a spring, because it'll allow this thing to move, but then it'll also bring it back in, right? So it'll constantly keep moving back and forth as long as you're squeezing a trigger. So this is the one. I've used this bit before. You can tell it's a little bit beaten up a little bit, right? I haven't used this one. I don't think I've used this one. I definitely have used this one before. Okay. So what? Here's what I'm trying to do. I don't think this is meant to be opened up any wider. I was looking online to see if. Hold on, let me get a tape measure. We'll get some measurements. That might be helpful. Hold on. Okay, I got my Stanley Vat Max, 6 foot. Okay. So let's just get a measure. Try to do this so you can see what I'm doing too. Oh, that's 3/8. See, that looks like 3/8 to me. See? It's like 3/8, and that makes sense. There's the big. Well, okay, that's the big chisel, but that's not the important measure. The important measure is this. Wait a minute now. I'm looking at the diameter of the day. How can that be? Wait a minute. 3/8. Okay, so this is 3/8, and this is 1/2 inch. This big shaft is 1/2 inch. Okay, see that? So 3/8 and 1/2 inch. Now, let's measure. Let's just, for the heck of it, measure this. Yeah, this is less than 3/8. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7/16. This is 7/16 right here, and this is it's a little bit fatter than 3/8. See, that's another thing too. Is check this out. Look at the hole, right? This fits pretty good in here, okay? And when I put this in, there's a lot of slop. See? So this isn't the perfect bit for this air gun. So that's why, I mean, this is, it looks to be, and I know I'm getting down into the detail, but this looks to be about a 1/16 of an inch wider in diameter compared to this. This is, yeah, this is 3/8. This is, what did I say, 7/16? 1, 2, 3. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 7/16. All right. So I got two things going on. There's a lot of slop in here, and I was willing to accept that as long as I could get this spring to go around this part of the shaft here, right? But it just won't do it unless I get creative. And I'm not willing to be creative with it because then I might ruin the spring. And there are replacements, but I might be sending this back because of here, because of this chisel. I mean, it looks like a nice chisel. I mean, look at this, right? If I could probably cut my finger, you know, on here. So, and if I had to, I could shave it down a little bit, you know, as I'm. This was going to be used not necessarily for the tile, because the tile I could probably get up with, you know, this thing, but I was going to use it for the tile just because I have it, right? But what this is really designed, this what I got this for was to pull up the grout marks, the thin set adhesive, the mortar, to get down to the concrete, because you want to, when you're doing tile, you can't go over, you know, thin set, grout marks. You have to get that tile clean as a whistle. All right, so that's the reason I got this. So I don't like the fact that there's a little bit of slop in here, but I was going to try to work with it. But the big thing is, like I said, is this spring, this retention spring, because this has to go over and fit on this side of the shaft. So when I'm using this, right, this, I mean, there's just no other way to do it. I can't do it halfway because I think this bit will just fly out of the air gun. All right. So that's what I'm working on. I just wanted to share that with you. I'm going to go do some research and see if I can get more detail, maybe on a different chisel. Because this has to be, what, 7/16, and this has to be 3/8, right? That's what we talked about, 7/16 and 3/8. All right, I'll just make sure. Yeah, see what I'm doing? Sorry, I can't see too well in what I'm looking at, what you're seeing in the camera. All right, so let's see. Oh no, this is half inch. That's right. This is half inch, and this is a little bit bigger, just a little bit bigger than half inch. And so I got some work to do. I got a little homework to do. I just wanted to share that with you. I don't know. You know, I mean, I didn't think it was even going to be an issue. I'm like, well, I got another bit, but that was for, you know, more of a hammer drill. It's not SDS, is it SRS, or it might be SDS. It's got the bit, the keyway bit, and it's for a specific tool, and I think it's, you know, the hammer drills. This is not a hammer drill more. This is a you know, a compressor tool. An air tool. It's Air Chisel. That's what it's called, right? It's the Air Chisel. So, all right. Anyway, I'll leave you with all these goodies here, and hopefully it wasn't too noisy with all my fans going. But it's a warm day, and we're just trying to get something done. All right. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. More to come.